What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Aaron, and today we're back. We're here. I was out of commission for like a week, probably a little more. One day I randomly just woke up, had like extreme body ache. My throat's been killing me, so I pretty much had to take like a full week off, which backtracked us a bit from our half, but I was able to hit a run the other night and kind of see where we're at. I still feel good. I put in like 4 miles. Was able to hold a really good pace, like mid-9s. Good for me, at least. Feeling good. We're back. We're balling. Today we're doing some mile repeats. I won't be able to record the whole thing, but I'm going to hit that, let you guys know what the times look like and how I feel. And then I'm going to sit and kind of explain everything that's been going on with you guys and just give you guys like a life update. All right, so I just got a fun new tool. I just invested in like an actual smart running watch. So I've had a Fitbit for a while. It didn't really do a lot for me, and it wasn't super accurate most of the time. Like I'd be doing like a very simple, like say I'd be doing the rower and I'd have the heart rate monitor on. I'd be like completely calm. Like I could sit here and talk to you the entire time, like very, very low pace. And it would say my heart rate was like 180. And it would fluctuate a lot, so it was kind of annoying. The sleep tracking was pretty good, but most of those things you have to pay for. So I decided, instead of paying for a membership, I started looking into some stuff that could potentially help me because, you know, as I started looking into stuff, I realized that they have watches that could literally pace for you, measure your heart rate, and tell you like your exertion, and basically be like your running guide. So I invested in a COROS Pace 3, very simple watch, nothing crazy, and it has all that stuff built in. So we're kind of using that to assist us get to that next level. So I programmed today to be a track workout, and I have it set to where it's 400-meter track, 1 mile intervals, 3-minute rest, 5 repetitions. And it's gonna track my lap times, like my splits, my rest. It tracks the whole workout for me. It tracks my cadence, everything. And it can tell me how I can improve and projected effort based off of like my heart rate. So this thing is pretty cool. But so right now, for the first part of the workout, it recommends a warm up and a cool down. So I'm doing a 10-minute jog, very light, like 11-minute. I did like a light warm up before. I'm gonna do a little bit more warm up. And then I'll get a 3-minute rest, and then we'll start working to the first mile. So today's workout is gonna be 5-mile repeats. I'm still just trying to get my feet back under me because, like I said, I've been sick. So I'm trying to work on just kind of pushing because we really only have got like another week and a half left max. So it's crunch time. All right, so I just finished the first mile, and this thing is awesome. So this is only like the second time I've used it. First time I used it for just a basic run. So this time I'm using it. It's like has a track run mode. Super cool because I can like basically put what lane I'm in and knows the distance, and it's super accurate as far as like if I ran 4, it'll stop in the exact same spot that I started in. Or like right now I'm in lane 4, so it knows that it's a little bit bigger, so it stopped me a little bit before. It's 100% accurate. This thing is so cool. The first lap was a little wonky, but I read online and I watched a bunch of videos, of course, because I'm a nerd. I have to know how it works. It basically says after the first lap, based off of like when you turn, it calibrates, because it also uses GPS a little bit as well. So the first mile was 8:46. That's partially because I didn't realize that after the warm-up, once you hit next, it basically just starts it. So I thought it was gonna pause it and then ask me if I was ready, but now you learn. So I have to hit a different button to get it to start, and then it'll start right away. So but yeah, so now the goal is to beat that essentially, because I also stopped running early because it notified me that I was done when I had like 0.3. So it was just alert. It was an alert saying that I was almost done. So, but the next lap's about to start, the next interval's about to start. I'll update you guys when that one's done. All right, we just hit the second mile. Pretty consistent. Took off pretty much the 9 seconds that I wasted. So we're holding about an 8:40 pace right now, which is where we want to be for these. I'm going to try to pick up the pace a little bit and see how I feel, because so far I feel pretty recovered. My heart rate's been pretty good, so I feel like I'm in a good place to where I could probably pick up the speed and there wouldn't be a lot of downside. So we'll try it out. All right, so now I'm breathing a little heavy. I still feel really good. I just finished mile 3. I want to say that third mile was 8:29. So we're starting to pick up speed a little bit. We're starting to actually like heat up. I'm actually starting to sweat. So this is good. Usually on these, the goal, you want to try and beat every single time that you run. So now I got to pick up my cadence a little bit, and the goal is to, even if I get 8:28, that's a win. So we're gonna get ready for mile 4 and we'll be straight. It sucks because I wish I had somebody here to help me like record these runs, because I can really only do like POV and like show myself out here. This is not the same. And I was gonna bring my drone, but it's a little windy today, so we'll find someone. All right, so we just finished mile 4 and I keep surprising myself because I keep forgetting, or I keep remembering rather, I'm just coming off of like a whole week of being sick. Not a ton of movement. I ran a couple days ago and I knew like, okay, I feel pretty good, but it shows how hard I've been working and, you know, how much my body, I guess, needed the recovery. Because truthfully, like right now, the only thing really hurting me is my muscular endurance in my legs. Like my legs are like not heavy, but they're sore. But mile 4 was an 8:10 and now I'm like, shit. But that's also awesome because that means that my last mile I gotta put my foot on the fucking gas. So we gotta beat 8:10, and again 8:09 is a win. So, and just as a reminder, we're running mile repeats, 3-minute rests, and I've been monitoring my heart rate, and my heart rate has been staying usually between like 145 and like 160. So that's really good. I feel very efficient. So I'm excited for the last one. And today I've got my Novo Blast 5s on. I chose these because I knew I was gonna try to pick up speed a little bit. And these I try to run a little bit faster. So I got my new shoes coming in soon too. So I'm excited about that. But I'm gonna hit this last mile, take about a minute rest left, hit this last mile, and then give you guys the full breakdown of how the entire thing went, and I'll show you guys all my splits so you guys know I'm not lying. All right guys, so it is the next day and I'm gonna pop up my run screenshots here on the screen and kind of go over it with you. But basically, yesterday's workout, overall success. I think I said it before, or probably said it yesterday, I don't know. I'll probably see this when I'm editing it. But as far as like being sick and coming back and being able to perform, I feel pretty good. So that rest was definitely one that was very necessary. So I'm very happy about the way that everything went. Whoa. And how I felt during the workout, how my body feels and whatnot. So I guess to kind of go over my splits, I wanted to be ideally in like the higher 8s zone, I guess, low 9s. But then, you know, I kind of mentioned how I just invested in the watch and how this piece of gear is going to kind of change like how I train and how I adapt things now, because now I can actually accurately monitor my heart rate and see how hard I'm actually working, and it makes me realize that I can kind of push. It's good and bad, because I don't want to rely on it mentally because it could become a crutch, and I kind of need to know like when I can push and how I can push, or I could just keep it with me forever. So but overall, I was able to push a lot harder than I thought. Even on that last mile, I think I was in the 7s. I think I hit like 740. And that was my last mile. And after the mile, I wasn't like breathing really heavy, gasping for air. And it made me realize like, damn, I might be faster than I thought. You know, most of my woes from the running come from my endurance and my legs. Especially, you know, basically doing nothing for a whole week. My legs have been not really in the best spot. But overall, definitely successful. Where I would say we're definitely still on track as far as being able to hit our times and what we want to do come the half marathon. My one buddy, I got sick. My other buddy rolled his ankle. Something else happened to my other friend, but this might end up just being a casual one. If I'm being honest, we'll see how we feel when we get there. But I may just run with the boys and have a good time. It's my first race. I don't want to put that much pressure, but I am definitely upping the ante in training. Today's Memorial Day, so I won't be back in the gym today because I'm working and it's closed, or closed early, so I won't be able to make it. But I will be working out outside, probably doing like a Murph, honor the vets, and yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Nothing really new to this video. I think I wanted to update you guys on something, but probably explaining how I feel like I got sick and how that ended up helping me, because I was feeling super burnt out. So now I feel really good. I was able to rest, kind of catch up on everything. Eventually I'm going to sit down and give you guys a breakdown about the watch, how I like it, how I learned to use it, my shoe rotation, when I get my actual race day shoes and how I use them each. I'll start breaking more down into like the nitty gritty. Right now it's kind of just focusing on the vlog series because I haven't really been able to record as much, or I haven't really been bringing my camera. So, but thank you guys for watching. If you stuck around this far, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.